What's up, guys? This is Higgins with Legal Automations. I'm on a quest to try out every filament in every color. On today's episode, we are taking a deep dive into Bambulab's PLA Basic in gold. Gotta get everything set up here. We have the refillable spool there. That way it'll get open. But as you can see, it comes in this nice little box. One of the things I'm not a huge fan of when it comes to Bamboo's refills is the fact they put the sticker right on the seal. It's very annoying because then you have to use a tool in order to cut it through. Bamboo, y'all could easily fix this with either a pull tab or not putting your sticker on the seal. Anyway, we'll get this out of the box there. And yeah, this is the filament. So one of the things I do like about Bamboo is the fact that they have these nice, easy to open tabs here that makes it super easy to get open. Again, this is the refill. This one's a little bit looser than I noticed than I would typically have with some Bamboo. I think it was just that the spacing of the little tabs there are a little bit off. But one of the things about Bamboo, as I pointed out, is that they have an RFID chip. This one can be used to help with settings, getting them dialed in, as well as using their profiles, or also for filament library storage. I know that's coming, or it's already out in mainland Bamboo Studio. Anyway, this is refill. You gotta line those notches like the other videos show. We'll get this twisted on while applying pressure, and you should hear a nice little click once everything's aligned. It's taking me a little bit longer than I would typically anticipate for this, just because I think that the filament itself's a touch looser than, and everything's not really aligning right then. So we're going to get this fixed as best we can, and there it is. So right about there. Yep, or almost. Yeah, you can see it's not quite aligning as well as it should there in the middle. So we gotta take a look at this and see what's up. All right, so I got another refillable spool. Maybe it was just something wrong with that one, and for whatever reason, that seemed to fix the issue here. So just bear with me for a sec, and we'll get this aligned right there. As you can see, nice and aligned, all sturdy and in place. And then we're going to add that one and just twist on, and there we go. So next thing we got to do is get out these four little tabs here. Again, this is the refill one, so you really wouldn't have to deal with this if you bought it with on the spool already. But if you have these spools lying around, it's always good to have, and it can save you a couple of bucks. Gotta use the little cutter here because that one refused to come off. So, just something to be on the lookout for. It's an easy way to fix that. And the last one. All right, so as you know, here at Legal Automations, we always dry our filament for at least 6 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that in the filament dryer, and I will see you back here shortly. All right, if you're new here, we always start out by printing a benchy in, usually the generic filament settings. Got to fix that there, as you can see. Generic PLA in Bamboo Studio. So we're going to get this sliced up. Should take us just a touch over an hour for this one, and we'll get that done in all the test prints. And here they are. So, as you know, we always start out with that generic benchy. As you can see, everything turned out very well in that regard. No real major issues. Everything looks great. Nothing to really write home about. Next up, we had the dimensional cube. This is printed 40 by 40 by 40 millimeters, cubed in spiral Voss mode. Everything looks great. Nothing really too major. Not even any lifting or anything. Next up, we have the temp tower. The temp tower for this one, I would say the best temperature was 200 degrees Celsius. That one had the least amount of globbing and no stringing on that spike there. Retraction test. Retraction test performed very well. Everything looks good there. Max volumetric speed test. This one performed very well at 20 millimeters per second cubed. No loss of quality or anything to that effect. Next up, we have the overhang test. So the overhang test did fail right at about 50 degrees. Just something to be on the lookout for if you're looking at working with this filament. Maybe enable supports a little bit earlier. Next up, we got those things dialed in, and we reprinted that benchy. So you can see everything looks great. Anyway, at time of filming, you can pick this up for technically $19.99 over at Bamboo Studio if you're just buying one. But if you buy in bulk, which is what I typically recommend, you can get it as low as under $13. Anyway, my overall thoughts for this one is that I think it's good filament. It's a little lighter on the gold. It's more of a brass or coppery kind of color, in my opinion. But overall, I'd say pretty good. So that's been Bambulab's PLA Basic in gold. If you're into this type of content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that nice YouTube things. It really helps out the channel, and it really goes a long way. Anyway, I've been Higgins with Legal Automations. Hope to see you back here for the next full review. Thanks.